Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Guys Magic. This is Hunter and Shane's up, Shane.
What's up, nerds?
We're back with more Final Fantasy spoilers. Got some to talk about, but Shane, real quick,
Whoa, what?
got exciting news for you watching this video.
Okay.
If you guys are near Atlanta or have a way to get to Atlanta, we are giving out a full weekend pass to Magic Con Atlanta. Yeah,
What?
that's right.
That's amazing.
One free ticket to Magic Con Atlanta. So, if you wanted to enter, go back to the previous video right before this one. We have a giveaway right there. You just comment on that. Boom, you're entered. That's it. That's all you have to do. Go watch that
Okay.
video. Okay?
Okay.
But this is Final Fantasy spoilers. So hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already because you don't want to miss out on all these spoilers. But Shane, we had some spoilers from over the weekend, which we weren't supposed to, but we did. Because why not, you know?
Why not?
They spoiled the Buster Sword. Check this out.
Whoa, they did spoil the Buster Sword.
Isn't that cool? I'll tell you what it does. It's 3 mana
Yeah,
for
read it for me.
artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Because whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its mana cost, equip cost of just 2.
Okay. Yep. That is
I
a
mean,
card.
that is a card. We have a Buster Sword.
No,
That
we have a
is,
busted sword, dude.
wow, there you go. It is actually a very, very good sword.
Is that the first time anyone's made that joke yet? It was me, right? I made that.
It was you. You did it. Congratulations. But Shane, you are
No.
correct. This is a very powerful sword, and yeah, what do we say around here?
I was gonna say it, dude. Free spells are never bad.
Free spells are never bad. Uh, this card's really good.
I feel like if you're playing an Equipment Matters deck, you're probably gonna be throwing a Buster Sword in all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that bad either. Like cost wise, equipment wise, like that's
Mm-hmm.
good. That's good.
Yeah, it's very good. It
Hmm.
gives you card draw on top of that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like cool. It's replacing the card you're gonna cast for free. That it's so good.
There's a
They
lot on
teased
here,
how
dude. Yeah,
good
what the
Buster
heck?
Sword was, but and this art is incredible too.
Is this like a special art? It's gotta be, right?
It is the alternate art, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, I'm here for it.
I like it. Big fan.
Got another card from over the weekend, Shane. This is Nibelheim Aflame. I hope I'm saying that correct. It is 2 and 2 red for sorcery. Choose target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. If this spell is cast from a graveyard, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Flashback of 5 and 2 red.
All right. Now this is more like a Chandra's Ignition. That draws you
This
cards.
isn't. Well, later if you spend 7 mana,
Well, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm just saying this card seems okay. I kind
What?
of think this is a bulk mythic
Why?
because it's not dealing damage to opponents, it's
I
just
get that.
creatures.
I get that. But I mean, I feel like sacrificing the damage to opponents and adding that card draw is really good. I think it is.
For 7 mana.
Well, I mean, later, yeah, for sure. That's yeah. Okay. I still think it's good. I think it's definitely you could play this in like a just aggro red, dude.
Hmm. I think it's bulk bin.
Because the thing about this, you could be playing this at the end when you have no cards in hand. So you do this, and then you draw 4 cards. This
Sure.
seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think
As
it's
long
bulk
as you
worthy,
have a
dude.
creature and maybe it will kill things. It's not even guaranteed that you have the creature that can kill everything on the board.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
true.
you do.
I'm saying it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I think it's bulk.
I think it's bulk. Comment
Fine.
down below. You guys think it's bulk? Hey Shane, guess what? We got
What?
cards from today now.
Okay.
And the first card we're talking about is the rare land cycle, continuing with the red one. This is Lindblum Industrial Regency. It is a land town, but it's also an adventure. For Mage Siege, it's 2 and a red for an instant that says create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then obviously you can play it as a land, enters tapped, tap for red.
Not the strongest Adventureland we've seen so far, but
It's not.
seems decent. We have a bunch of cards that make you those wizards that ping you. I can see a deck where you just have like 5 of them. You're just super pinging your opponent.
Super pinging.
Sorry, your
Yeah, I can see
opponents.
that too.
That says
Yeah,
each,
it's each
dude.
opponent. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's a world.
There is a world.
Not
You
the
are
greatest
correct,
land, but there's
Shane.
a world.
There is a world, but I don't. I still think it's pretty solid. I mean, having these adventure lands just they are better than MDFCs. Point blank, in my opinion.
Yeah, because it's either with them, it's either or like one or the
Hmm.
other. Yeah,
This
this
is
solid.
either or it's no, it's not even either or.
This
It's
is never either or.
either the land or both.
Okay. That's the true either or, I guess. You
Yeah,
don't have to play this for the adventure, but why wouldn't you?
exactly. I don't think you would ever not
Yeah,
unless you're struggling on lands.
unless this is like your only third land drop, and then you're just sad.
This is a great card, Shane. So hey, play these lands and everything you got.
I think yeah,
Especially in red where you can just continuously sling spells.
bells. Yeah.
Mhm. Moving on to some uncommons now. Our first one is Tidus Blitzball Star. It's 1 white and blue for a 2/1 legendary creature human warrior. Whenever an artifact you control enters, you put a +1/+1 counter on Tidus, and then whenever Tidus attacks, you tap target creature an opponent controls.
Mm,
I like this a lot.
yeah. Well, tell me why.
There's a very good enchantment in white called Smothering Tithe. And every
Okay,
time a treasure is created, this gets a counter.
true.
This grows very quickly.
It does, but then like I guess you could tap the one blocker, but other than
Hmm.
that, it's just a big dumb beater.
I'm okay with it. It's really good.
Yeah. Oh, dude, put this in your Hilda or whatever it's called. Icy Crown.
Maybe. I mean, this
Tap,
cares a
dude.
lot more. It does tap when it attacks, but I feel like this cares just more of an archetype of just like caring about artifacts,
That's
and that's
true.
not necessarily Hilda.
That's true.
But
Anything that just makes a
it's a
ton of.
it is a cool card though. Don't get me wrong.
I'll say the upside of this is that it's not one or more. So you can have a lot enter, and they'll add 1/1 counters.
That's right. It's at whatever end. So like I said, if you have a big treasure maker, boom, counters on top.
Yep.
Let's move on to another new legendary creature, Shane, because we can't stop the legends.
We got 200 coming.
Uh, this is Quina Gourmet. It's 2 and a green for a 2/3 legendary creature, Coup. That's right, we have a brand new creature type. It says if one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. Has another ability you could pay 2, sacrifice a frog, and put a +1/+1 counter on Quina.
All right. Comments, please. Why is this not just a frog?
This is a Coup.
Yeah, but
It's
why?
not an actual frog.
So
It
why didn't
looks
it
like a
make coups
scary
then or
demon
whatever?
thing. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying, dude. Like
Some
it all cares about frogs, but it's not a frog.
I read some comments
Enlighten
that were
me.
like Final Fantasy players were saying like nobody really knows what this is, uh, which other players that are established in Magic were like, why didn't they just call it a weird? Because weird is a creature type.
True.
I don't know. It's a weird creature.
Oh, it's stupid. Oh, I
Weird
mean,
creature
okay.
type.
Card though wise, like,
It's cool.
yeah, you get a frog. You get some frogs.
You get some frogs,
You get some
and
frogs,
then this
dude.
grows by eating the frogs.
Yeah, this could be your frog kindred deck. That this is the only thing that makes the frogs. Probably would
Perfect.
love it.
It's all you need.
All you need. One cute
This
coup.
Coup.
I don't know, dude.
Who knows? Comment down below. How do you pronounce this?
I don't know.
All right, let's move on to, once again, another legendary creature. It's Queen Brahne,
Yep,
two
all
in a
those are
red
right.
for a 2/1 legendary creature, human noble. It's got prowess, and whenever it attacks, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Another wizard.
This one's very cool. I'm actually here for this card.
Yeah, I mean, I like both abilities. I love prowess, and I'm starting to like these wizards. And it's unfortunate that it doesn't make a number of wizards depending on the damage it dealt, because then it'd be kind of like that commander that I'm all about right now. But it's
Yeah,
cool. Make it
Elsha.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna stack though. I mean, if you can get some token doublers, I mean, granted, if you're running this as the helm, you're probably not gonna get any token doublers in red. But
Yeah.
prowess, which means you're probably casting a bunch of non-creatures, which means you're probably growing this, which means you're probably not gonna get blocked because it's too big, or you are blocking it. But on the attacks, you're just making these 0/1s that now are also pinging as you grow. So that's cool.
That's true. This is again. I think this could be my wizard kindred deck, which is the only thing making wizards.
I mean, it's true. You're not wrong. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But will this see play in standard? That is a great question. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, it's a little. If it was a two mana, 2 mana would be nuts, I guess. But
I think it needs haste.
yeah, that 3 mana slot is really competitive. I
Hmm.
just don't think it does enough for that.
But prowess is always powerful, so who knows?
True.
Is it prowess is like one of the #1 decks in standard right now?
Well, maybe it does find a home. I don't know.
Who knows? Corey Steelcutter.
Amazing card. Called it from the beginning. Amazing card.
Let's move on to a new equipment chain. This is Coral Sword. It's just 1 red mana for an artifact equipment that has flash, and when it enters, you attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains first strike till end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, and the equipped cost is just 1.
Coral.
This is a cool equipment.
This is a pretty pushed equipment.
1 mana equipments.
Yeah.
You don't see those every often, and when
Every
you do,
often
I
you
feel
don't.
like they're mostly played.
Yeah. It's a real good thing. Nadi was banned.
That's true. I mean, that's modern, but in an EDH standpoint, yeah, I guess you're right. But then you couldn't play that because
That's
it's a
true.
different color.
Never mind.
So
Regardless, I'm
scratch your
glad he's
whole
banned. I'm
Nadu
glad
theory.
he's banned.
Yeah, but this card being a just a hey surprise defense card seems pretty cool. It's got
Yeah.
flash, so it just comes in and gives you first strike, a little boost. I think it's cool, especially on the prowess cards we've seen.
Yeah, I think even probably an equipment matters deck, right? Because you're gonna want to care about the amount of equipment you have, and another one that's attaching immediately, pretty solid.
Hmm.
I think
It
I
is pretty
like it.
solid. I like it too. Speaking of cards I like, let's move on to some common cards from today. This first one is very popular right now. It's called You're Not Alone because I guess this depicts a very important scene in the Final Fantasy game. Comment down below. I do not know the lore. Tell me about this. But the card is also very good. It is 1 white mana for an instant that says target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead.
This is gonna be so dumb and standard.
Yeah.
What the what?
1 white mana. Easy to get 3 creatures.
No
Let's
shit.
let's just let's just pretend we're playing Boros Prowess.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good card.
Wow. Dude.
Mm.
Okay. Well, yeah. This could probably be a 4 of an whatever deck that is. That's dumb. For
Not
this
bad
is
with that.
really strong comment, dude. What the heck?
Monastery Swift Spear. You play a couple of those, and then
You got a Corey Stoker that's making you monks? Uh-oh.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Very
Okay.
good card. Really good for common.
I'm gonna put this
But
in
also,
Elsha.
once again, most people are talking about it because of the art.
Hey, that's cool for them.
Apparently means a lot.
I'm glad it means a lot to them because this is an insane comment in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Moving on to the last card before we talk about the reprint of the video. We've got a new common called Haste Magic. Guess what this does? It is 1 and a red for an instant. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it until your next end step.
Dude,
That's so much on one guard.
you took my line. I was gonna ask you what this did.
That's like a lot for one
This
card.
is, this is way too much for one card. This is only 2 mana too, dude. What have
2 mana
combat tricks
instant.
become, dude?
2 mana instant. +3/+1 haste. And you get extra cards off this.
I guess it's not really a combat trick now that I'm thinking about it. Because you want to give it haste and you gotta already be attacking. Okay, but this is still a nuts card.
Hmm.
Why does this have it? Why is this instant?
I mean, it's magic.
Okay.
Haste magic.
I
I don't know.
I'm not complaining that it's instant, but I don't think it needed to be
Hey,
instant. Like, this is
this
crazy.
the ability to play it instead of cast it is, if I'm missing a land drop, I have an opportunity.
This is dumb. This goes in
Everything.
Baldorn. This goes in
Yeah.
the other one. What's the other one called?
Prosper.
Prosper.
Yeah.
That one's way more popular. I just can't
Mhm.
ever forget Baldorn. Yeah, this card's nuts too.
It is nuts indeed. I like it. I'm here for it.
I like
Good
that.
comments. Who
Yeah,
would have
what are
thought?
these
We keep saying the
comments?
same thing over and over. This set's power level is insane.
This set wants to sell $1 bajillion.
And let's move on to the final card we're talking about today. It's Barnabas Tharmr. Very cool art. It's
What?
actually Kraum.
Rom?
Ludevic's Opus. Yeah, so it's a zombie horror. But the art in this is incredible.
Wow. I think his CEDH players found their new toy.
Found their new toy or
Well,
just
sorry, new
new art?
skin. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah, Kraum, very popular.
Very.
Nuts card.
Huh.
But this art, I don't
Yeah,
know anything about Final Fantasy once
neither do
again.
I.
So please comment down below. Was this a flavor win about this reskin? Curious.
I'm gonna go out on a
But
guess here. Here we go. I'm guessing. That's
okay.
a boss behind them, and then
Okay.
they're gonna fight that boss.
Okay.
That's my guess.
All right.
I'm probably so off, dude, but I don't care.
I don't have a guess.
You're lame.
But that is gonna do it for us today. Quick, easy, short to the point video. Once again, if you guys wanted to check out all of the spoilers, not just the ones we talk about in the videos, there will be a link in the description to our Instagram. We post every single one on those, so go follow that. And Shane, let's talk about our favorite cards today. What was your favorite card?
You're probably gonna cheat and say the Buster Sword, right? But I won't say that. I'm gonna say, you know what, Hunter? You're not alone, man.
You're not alone.
You're
Very
not
good
alone.
card. I'm actually gonna go with Tidus Blitzball Star. I think that's a
That's
fun new legend.
true.
But yeah, the question is now to you guys. What was your favorite card we talked about today? Always interested to hear your guys' opinion. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, as a reminder, we are doing a giveaway. Free. Free. Weekend to MagicCon Atlanta. All you got to do is go check out the other video that we had. Comment on that.
Our gift
That's
to
it.
you.
Our gift to you. That will be ending soon because we need your information by Friday. So get into it. Make sure you can go to Atlanta. But yeah, again, also in the description, all the other links to our socials. Check those out. And on the screen right now, there's all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your added support. It really does mean the world to us. If you guys wanted to check out what they're seeing, which is not here on YouTube, please click the link in the description as well and consider subscribing. And a very special shout out to our Gains Indestructible tier, starting with Aaron Hill,
Brian Ganella,
Daryl Tripp,
Demarion Turner,
Dr. Rome,
Jimmy Ward,
Kevo,
Larry Killian,
Thrifty PSGR.
and Tim K.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. And until the next video, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Bye bye.